Okay. Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope the time which we had between the project and now was good for you. And I hope everything is smooth and you came back and everything was nice and flowy when you come back. How are you feeling?
Full of energy, as full of energy as I can on a Monday.
Wow, you sound full of energy, actually.
Do I?
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Beautiful. Okay. You don't all have to answer me. You just, I just gonna ask some questions between. Please don't forget that this is gonna be recorded, and after that, we are gonna post it on our YouTube channel or our Instagram, depends where we are gonna
On YouTube.
decide. On the YouTube, then only on the YouTube. We are gonna post it only on YouTube. Thank you, Adri, that you are here. You're helping me with this. Okay, so I have some questions for you, but maybe we will have a little introduction from our beautiful Adri, who is our record man or who our cameraman, and she can like tell everybody what the project was about and just a little quick summary.
Okay, so this was a youth exchange this year, the last one of this year and of this grant that we got. It was focused on discrimination, democracy, inclusion, also a slight bit of well-being and some more interesting topics for sure that I cannot remember on top of my head right now. It was for a week. It was in August from the 2nd until the 12th of August. It was nice, and it was in a cooperation with youth from the Alianza of high school.
Beautiful. Thank you, Adri. Maybe something to add from the Alianza? Somebody from the Alianza, do you want to add something?
No, I would rather not.
Well, too bad, because you will need to answer some questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will need to answer. It's just few questions. So I think we can start right away if nobody else wants to add anything. Okay. So also, please maybe prepare some questions that you would like to ask us in the end, and we can answer them, of course, with together with Adri. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for everyone. Please tell me, what emotions were the most visible for you during this project, or what emotions did you feel the most during the project?
Joy.
Who said joy?
Me. Me.
Oh,
It's
the
not
most
catching my
joyful
mind.
voice today. Said joy.
Yes, probably the most present emotion was joy.
Okay, can you elaborate maybe?
Well, not only did I get the chance to do activities for people, but I also got to meet a lot of wonderful people and learn a lot of wonderful things.
Okay, beautiful, thank you. Anybody else?
Well, I have a few. I'd say love, creativeness, and also curiosity. First of all, love. I feel like that just stemmed from all the people that were there. Everyone was nice to each other, helping, and also friendly. Then the second one, creativeness. I feel like that was most prominent in uh, the exercises and the workshops that we did. That really pushed us to bring out the creative side of ourselves. And then curiosity. Uh, we were in a place. I mean, that goes like bilaterally. So I was curious about the people, finding out and talking to people from different cultures, and parts of the world, and then also explore deeper the concept which we like explored through the workshops and the overall theme of the Erasmus.
Wow. Thank you. So many like words that I would not know how to use in my vocabulary. But thank you so much. That is so nice. Thank you. Okay. Yes, I really like that answer. And I see Lana liked it too. She was sending your hearts the entire time.
It was very well said. Does anyone else have any other emotions they felt during the project?
I can say something. Yeah, maybe I cannot express myself as well as Michael did, but I will try to. So I feel it was full of acceptance, because we, like, in one moment I felt like it's kind of family and crazy one when we were doing so many stuff together, and it was so much fun, and it was nice because you get this connection, especially when it's people from different countries. Like, it's so difficult sometimes to get to know each other, to understand each other, but we had possibility to do this, and even now we will still have this connection to speak, to have calls and all the stuff, to see each other. So I think it's the most important thing when it comes to youth exchanges, training courses, and any international exchanges. Yeah.
Thank you, Lana. Thank you. Okay. If anybody else wants to tell us something more? Okay. I also felt a lot of joy actually during this project. It was my first project as working for Cito, and I felt so much harmony, joy, and of course love and appreciation, creativity, so many things. So yes, thank you. Okay, let's go to the second question. Okay. After the project, after you left, what changed in your life? The floor is yours, guys.
Let's give them a minute to think. It's a hard change, okay? Hard topic. Take your time. Don't worry.
Hmm. So,
Well,
thank
I can start off, break the ice. So I definitely became much more open-minded and tolerant of other cultures. I started seeing different like things from their point of view as well. Especially when it comes to Ukrainians, we see like this is a like the war is also like very prominent here. The consequences of the war are very prominent here in Slovakia as well. So this provided me with a view from like the Ukrainian side, and definitely made me realize and change some opinions, or it allowed me to see things from a different light.
you, Michal. Anybody else?
I did not want to speak first again for like the fourth time. So a thing, a thing that changed for me was probably how I perceive people in general, because I got to meet so many different people and new people, and also I learned how to handle stress a lot better, especially during the workshops, because sometimes it was interesting, to say the least. So I feel like that really improved for me, and that was one of the biggest changes for me.
Thank you. Oh, we have a person who texted something. So let me check how to go to the messages.
I got them. So,
Oh, perfect.
so in the chat is, for me personally, most important things to change is it is mindset. I started to think in a more positive way. Sorry for writing. I can speak right now. That's no problem.
It's not a problem if you cannot speak. If you are shy to speak or something, you can also write it in a chat, and then Adri will read it because I have no idea how to get to the messages. I am not one of the Zoom school persons. I didn't go to school when Zoom was in. So sorry. Okay, can tell you as well what changed for me after I left. I am more mindful and more careful when I go to the forest because I am afraid of bears. I will never ever go to Kisutse again to the forest after the night. Thank you. Thank you, Erasmus.
Did you actually meet a bear, or was it just something that people scared you with?
No, my stress levels were so high that even if I met the bear, I think I would punch it. But I didn't meet a bear. I was just so stressed. Okay. Anybody else wants to say something, or can we move on to the third question?
I think
I mean,
yeah,
oh, sorry for interrupting you.
no,
Yeah,
it's
I would
okay.
add maybe the last thing about being possible to connect with people that don't understand you or you don't understand them, so you can have the stress and continue doing the project together, because sometimes it's not that easy when you speak different languages. And also about stress, I'm totally agree with Carolina. As you know, I'm not going to the forest anymore after that, because after the stress I got in the middle of the night, I feel that like you also need a group of people to go there to survive. So yeah, I think it is the most important thing you got after the project.
The important thing is that
Yes.
you need to stay together if you want to go to the forest.
Be mindful of bears. Yes, that's what's the outcome of the project.
Yeah, and it's better to have speaker, loud one.
True. Or be loud in general. Okay. Let's move on to the third question. What was your favorite memory from the project?
Let's try some people also that have not spoken yet, so we can have different insights. I think like it was kind of fun to do the photo shoot that we did.
Oh yeah, the cursed photo shoot. Yeah.
Not only
I
the cursed
remember.
one, but also the one that we all did, as the groups
Oh
and the
yeah, I
shirts.
forgot about that one.
I think it was very nice, and there are some beautiful pictures from this Erasmus because of that.
Yeah.
The photo shoot we did with Carolina was much better though.
No. Okay. Anybody else?
What about some activities? Has anyone thought of any activities?
Yeah, I don't remember actually what day it was. It was kind of second on first day when we were doing situation videos, and after that we were like showing them. It was really fun to do them, and really it kind of was really important because we saw the situation from different perspectives. Yeah, and I guess it was my favorite part for doing activities. Also, George, when we were trying, it kind of was with detectives, and when we were had this kind of, I think Natalia, Nata made the game. I don't really remember the old name of it.
Yes, the courtroom, you mean?
Yeah, courtroom. Yeah, exactly. And that was also a really nice one.
Yeah, the courtroom was also my favorite. But I think I would win but everybody else was like, she's guilty. So I think I would win if, I had good arguments.
Well,
I had so good arguments there. You too?
Most of
Stop
all, you
that.
call the
Stop
killer
it.
like Pedro Pascal or something instead of his
Pedro
actual name. So,
Pascal.
well, yeah.
I love that the name Pedro Pascal stayed, even though his name was not Pedro Pascal.
was there any other activity that you remember that you enjoyed?
I really liked during the Slovak cultural evening when we did the Kahoot, the term, like how determined everyone was to win a date with Mishko. That was beautiful. I got nothing else to say to that.
Does anyone remember the videos that you made?
Yes, I was about to mention those. I really enjoyed them as it pushed out the creative side of us, and we also got to learn a bit about like how to use technology, which, as I believe, is like one of the core concepts of Erasmus. So through using camera and editing and adding special effects, while also learning how to act and portray out the message that we wanted to through the film. I thought that was really interesting.
Lovely. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Maybe somebody who didn't speak yet? Maybe Bambi?
Well, I really liked the activity with where we had to do like movie posters, where we had to make them. I think like it really pushed us to work together and also like to use critical thinking and also our creativity. And I really, really enjoyed drawing the poster.
I think also
Because
communication was important in this.
Yeah.
And maybe, sorry.
No, okay.
And maybe some activities that you remember outside of the workshops and activities that we did? Something in the free time? Did you enjoy something from there? No.
I like the treasure hunt, I think. I don't know if we actually like had a name
Oh,
for it.
yeah, no,
Uh,
the treasure hunt that we did, yeah, in the evening one day that you
Yeah.
ran around.
It
Oh,
was really
yeah.
fun.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
they made
no.
me run from one place to another. Yeah.
Yes, I also really enjoyed like going when we went on the hike in nature. Those kind of served kind of as a bonding time while also doing some physical exercises, uh, hiking obviously. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And maybe the city game in Jelena? Did you like that? Okay, let's move on because nobody answered. I just saw your faces and I was like, okay, let's move on to another question. Maybe were you able to apply what you have learned in your what you have learned in your now life? We have 10 minutes, so we should be quick.
But if
Did
I
you
will
hear what
start
I
over.
said or
No,
uh,
can you repeat, please? Because I didn't
yeah,
get it.
sorry, I was like distracted because I had written on the phone that 10 minutes left, update now or just finish in 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay. So were you able to apply what you have learned on this youth exchange in your life? Wow, Juliana just joined in. Oh, okay, she left. In your life, were you able to apply what you have learned on this youth exchange in your life? Now it's finished sentence. Thank you. Sorry.
So it's very similar question. So if you have used or if it changed somehow, right? So have you used anything you have learned? Like we learned a lot of stuff on the exchange. So have you used anything that you have found out on the Erasmus?
I learned how to better manage my time, and I use it every day, basically. I learned how to somewhat patiently, talk to people who do not share the same opinion as me. That takes a lot of strength in some cases, but it is possible. And also maybe how to do a workshop, but I went to the training course for that as well, so
I believe it, but it's still Erasmus somehow helped you with preparing the workshops later on. Better?
definitely.
Maybe
And
Katarina?
Yeah, I would agree with Laura because time was a really valuable thing during our project, so we had to manage it so carefully. And yes, I apply this um, to my everyday life.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions?
Me or them?
You.
I don't.
You
Do
don't?
you have questions for us?
I have a question. How do you feel like was the Erasmus organized well? I kind of need words. You can say what you think. It,
Well, can I?
yeah, sure, go
Um,
for it.
yeah, from my personal experience, I would not say that it's the best organized project ever. I mean, there is stuff it can be improved, and we were talking about that, and I think it's like important to discuss that. But I would like give it a 7 out of 10, just because the atmosphere of the people, everybody were trying their best, and I think it's the most important thing when people trying to improve the program when they feel when they hear the feedback. So like in general, it's not the biggest problem we had, but in general, it was nice. But I guess there were problems with time management a bit, and kind of not understanding how to organize people together in some point. But impression of all of this is still in the end good. So
Yeah. So this was mostly because we left youth to do the program, right? Yeah. So it was people that were not very skilled in this and they were doing their best, which is lovely from them. And I'm really thankful that our Slovak team did these workshops. Uh, Anyone else on this question before I ask another one? So was this Erasmus well organized?
Yes, I'd like to like also add on to that. I agree that sometimes the time management wasn't the best. I'd say what could be improved was perhaps being more strict or like something like that. Because we saw it was mainly the Spanish guys being late, and that was consistent throughout all Erasmus. Uh, so perhaps like being more strict from the start, and then that could have perhaps been a solution to that, like long term. We saw it was really whole, and then once we told them that they would be kicked out if they're not on time, then that was when they actually started coming on time. So I think that could have been done sooner, because many of the workshops were started like half an hour or an hour late because we were waiting for half of the Spanish team basically. But other than that, I thought it was fabulous.
Can you hear that, Aliancia? 7 out of 10, fabulous for your first project. Amazing, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Mishko is a member of Alliance as well.
He is giving feedback to himself. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
All of us.
Yes. So I'll take that as there is no more to this. So I have maybe a question on the Alliancia for how was for you the preparation of the program and how was the program?
Okay, so I think I can answer this for Nati as well, because it was definitely mainly me and Nati, with
Yeah.
Nati not even being on the calls, and the people who are supposed to do the activities canceled on me less than a week before the project. So it was a lot, and I feel like that were also some factors which caused the organization to not be great. But I feel like it could have been so much worse with the entire situation and how stressful it was. And I feel like we managed to do it fine.
Originally just ups, and we were to have them split up better between us and things like this. But we ended up doing everything basically last minute. So I think for the time and the resources that we had, we did good.
Yes, you
Anyone
did.
else? Yes. Anyone else from the Slovak team that would like to say anything about the organization? If you don't want to speak, you can always write. If not, I think that we are here for like 30 minutes maybe, or 25 with before we started there was a little conversation. So I think that's done good. I'm glad at least some of you joined. There is like 11 of us out of 35, which is 1/3 nearly, which is lovely. I don't know where Juan went when he was here at the beginning, but who knows? So yeah, again, thank you for meeting. Thank you for being in our Erasmus. I hope we'll see each other again. I know that Carla made a new project, and maybe we will be able to make a new one next year. We also will be giving again opportunity to do an Erasmus if you are interested as Aliantia. And I cannot wait for the next year.
Yeah, one more time, thank you. I was like, I should say something as well. So thank you guys. And I hope to see you maybe on my project in March, which is gonna be about sports. So yeah. I hope we will keep on texting, keep on, keep on being in contact basically. Feel free to text anytime. I am open for conversations. So I hope to hear from you after this dissemination as well.
So bye bye guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Sending my
Bye.
love. Bye bye.